The news at 10 on Channels Television, reaching you live from Lagos. Time now for Sports News with Charles Seruka.
Welcome to Sports News. We'll begin with football. Relegation strugglers MFM and Abia Warriors played out a goalless draw at the Agege Stadium in a rescheduled Nigeria Professional Football League game today. The original fixture was shifted from Sunday after heavy rain in Lagos rendered the pitch unplayable. MFM are now 17th on the table with 38 points from 30 matches, while Abia Warriors remain 16th on 40 points. In international football, Black Stars of Ghana captain Asamoah Gyan is set to join championship side Reading on a season loan from Chinese side SIPG Football Club. The 30-year-old former Sunderland striker is having a medical with the championship side. Gyan scored 10 Premier League goals for the Black Cats during a 2-year spell from 2010 before moving to Al Ain in the United Arab Emirates. He joined Shanghai in 2015 and at the time became one of the highest paid footballers in the world. The Paralympic Committee of Nigeria has named 23 athletes and 6 coaches who will be representing Team Nigeria at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games from September the 7th. Nigeria will compete in only 3 sports where the Paralympic body says it has comparative advantage at the Games. These are athletics, powerlifting and table tennis. Two of the 3 top Kenyan Olympic Committee officials arrested 2 days ago for mismanagement have been released on cash bail by a Kenyan court. The East African nation notched up its biggest ever haul of medals in Brazil, but doping and organizational challenges had plagued its preparations in the run-up to the event. The country's chef de mission, Stephen Arab Soy, and Assistant Secretary of the National Olympic Committee of Kenya, James Chacha, were taken to a police station in Nairobi upon arrival from the Olympics, alongside the body's Secretary General, F.K. Paul. Well, that's it on Sports News, and it's back to Gimba with the rest of the news at 10.
Gabon is still awaiting final announcement of results in its presidential elections held on Saturday. But presidential candidate for the main opposition, Jean Ping, is calling on President Ali Bongo to admit defeat and congratulate him for winning. As at Sunday, the president's campaign was still confident of victory at the polls and accuses Mr. Ping and his supporters of fraud, which, if found to be true, could plunge the polls down an unending legal road. President Bongo says that Mr. Ping is trying to preempt election officials to announce final results, which were supposed to be declared on Tuesday. He's calling out Mr. Ping for trying to manipulate the results. He wants the Gabonese people to defend their choice throughout the country and overseas. But Mr. Ping said that he had told the American and French ambassadors in Libreville that he intended to guarantee security of Mr. Bongo and his family, who have ruled the nation for as long as 50 years. Embattled Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff was at a trial in the country's Senate, where she defended her records as president. According to the Senate, accompanied to the Senate by longtime friend and former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, Ms. Rousseff said that her conscience was absolutely clean and that she had not committed any crime. She's accused of illegally manipulating the budget to hide a growing deficit. And on entertainment news, popular beat maker Joel Wilson reveals he's dropped out of medical school to become a musical producer. Here is Victoria Ido with details and other entertainment stories.
On the entertainment news tonight, international rock star from the Irish band U2, Paul David Hewson, more popularly known as Bono, is back in town for the second time in 2 years. The instrumentalist, who has successfully worked on a couple of poverty alleviation programs with all the Nigerian entertainers, is in town to promote his new Make Nigeria Stronger campaign.
My love. standing strong. Gone through hell, but I'm still so cool. Is there anything I want to be known for? It is that I wasn't going to.
Urban iLife singer Adekunle Gold has released a visual representation to Gold the Intro, a song off his new album. The song is the album's introductory tune.
I spoke to God, He took me to church, oh. He said, son, you are gold.
Popular beat maker Joel Wilson, popularly known as Music Magnet, has revealed that before going into music production, he had to drop out from medical school. The producer, who is responsible for the hit songs from Praise, Honors, Gloria Brimer and many others, told Entertainment News that after his father died, he dropped out of med school to pursue his dream in the music world. And that's all on the Entertainment News. Is back to the news at 10.
And the main news again, a building under construction today collapsed in the Gwarinpa area of the Federal Capital Territory. Emergency services are still working to rescue 2 people trapped under the rubble after 6 were earlier pulled out today. Also today, human rights lawyer Ken Aswete died in Port Harcourt after he was found badly injured. Mr. Aswete had earlier been abducted from his home in the Rivers State capital. And just before we go on our programming notes, we would like to inform our viewers on our DSTV platform that there would be a disruption of broadcast between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. in the early hours of tomorrow. And this is to enable us carry out some routine maintenance checks on some of our equipment. Again, the disruption time will be only on our DSTV platform between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. And that's how it's been on News at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for being a part of it. On behalf of everyone here, have a splendid night rest. Good night.